last week's class when I was meditating on all shall be well, and all shall be well, and all manner of things shall be well. Julian of Norwich is saying. I want to tell you how I actually am able to put that thought into practice. You can use those English words as a mantra, as a mental repetition. Personally, I tend to go to a Sanskrit mantra when I'm trying to just fill my mind with something specific. And the mantra that I would use in a case where I might also go to all shall be well, for instance, in one of those moments when you're not quite sure that you can actually believe all shall be well, is the Purnamada. And the translation of the Purnamada is, this is fullness, that is fullness. From fullness springs fullness. Take fullness from fullness, and only fullness remains. And the word fullness there could also be, you could translate it as whole or wholeness, or completeness. This is whole. So that's the thought, that's the method that I go to, is the mental repetition of that mantra, which I'm going to chant for you. I also say to myself in English, this is all part of it. This is part of it. And that's something to say when things are wonderful. This is all part of it. That's something to say when things are difficult. This is part of it. It's something to say when things are ordinary or boring or just routine. This is part of it. This is all part of it. This is the wholeness. So here's the chant. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So at a moment when I need to keep myself on course or to be reminded that this is all part of it, that's what I'm going to be chanting mentally to myself. And you'll hear me chant it in the breaks between the asanas today. And we'll do some vinyasas, which kind of circle back on themselves, and a couple rather challenging things. This is all part of it. Keep breathing. If something is not comfortable for you, not possible, not recommendable, watch your breath and see what else you might put in space of it. So, we're going to come to Samastiti. Taking our place here in this whole cosmos, this whole universe, this whole thing that's happening. And we'll begin with a forward bend. We'll do just a simple Uttanasana, except we're going to vary the arm movements. For the first one, we're going to move the arms out to the side and up and let the hands rest on the back. And then for the second one, we'll bring the arms to the front, and we'll do each of those a couple times. Lips together, gaze soft, breathing through the nose. Inhale, float your arms out to the sides and up. This is wholeness. And exhale, bend down, let your hands come onto your back. Legs are straight or comfortably straight, spine gently rounded. Then with the inhale, we'll float the arms out and up again. Come upright. And exhale, slowly bring the arms out to the sides and down. And now we'll do the same thing, but the arms coming to the front. With the inhale, float the arms forward and up. Follow your breath. With your exhale, fold forward. The spine's going to be gently rounded, legs straight or comfortably straight, neck and shoulders relaxed. Inhale, float your arms forward, open your chest, come all the way up to the top with the arms framing the ears. And then with the exhale, lower your arms down the front. We'll do each one of those once again. Inhale, float the arms out to the sides and up. And with the exhale, slowly come down. Let your hands rest on your back as you release into the forward bend. Soften your neck and shoulders. Inhale, float the arms out with your chest open as you come up to the top. And as you exhale, slowly bring your arms out to the sides and down. We'll do one more with the arms coming to the front. Inhale, arms forward and up. And with the exhale, slowly pull down. Let the spine gently round, the neck and shoulders relax. Then inhale, float the arms forward, up in the chest. Let your arms frame your ears all the way up to the top. And exhale, slowly bring your arms down to the front. And relax. Samastiti. The breath is a beautiful example of this is fullness. Sometimes we're breathing in, sometimes we're breathing out. It's a complete cycle. We need both of them equally. We're going to go now into a slightly different variation of Tadasana from what we usually do. Always breath long and smooth. There's a balance here. Let your heels rise as much or as little as feels good for you. Keep the gaze steady, the breath calm. With your inhale, float your arms forward and up. Just the arms are lifting. And then with the exhale, we're going to let the heels lift up off the mat, coming up onto a tiptoes position or as much lifted of the heels as you like. Then with the inhale, we're going to reach the heels down to the floor, stretch the fingertips up towards the ceiling. Feel that little back bend. And then as you exhale, release your arms down the front. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up. Keep the gaze steady. With the exhale, raise the heels. Come up, and if you like, you can come way up tall on the balls of the feet. With the inhale, reach your heels down, reach your fingertips up. Feel your chest open. And then as you exhale, release the arms slowly down the front. 2 more times. Inhale, arms float forward and up. And with the exhale, raise the heels. As you inhale, stretch the heels down to the floor, reach the fingertips up. And exhale, slowly bring the arms down the front. And one last time. Inhale, raise the arms to the front. Keep the gaze steady and the breath smooth. As you exhale, lift the heels up. As you inhale, slowly reach your heels down and your hands up. And then as you exhale, release the arms down the front. Relax the breath, keep the gaze steady, and listen to the chant. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. This is wholeness. That is wholeness. From wholeness springs wholeness. When you take wholeness away from wholeness, wholeness is left. In other words, there's nothing to take away or to add. But you see I have a guest here today. All right, let's take Ardha Utkatasana. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up. With the exhale, bend your knees and round forward, allowing the hands to come to the thighs or to the floor. Relax the neck. And then inhale, raise your arms, open your chest all the way up to the top. And with the exhale, slowly bring the arms down the front. And we'll do that 3 more times. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up. And exhale, bend the knees and fold down. Let the spine round, relax the neck. Inhale, raise the arms, open the chest, lift up tall. And exhale, slowly bring the arms down the front. 2 more times. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up. And exhale, slowly bend the knees and fold down. Inhale, raise the arms, the chest, straighten the legs and stand up tall. And exhale, lower the arms down the front. And last time. Inhale, raise the arms, stretch up. And exhale, fold down. Inhale, lift up to the top. And exhale, lower down. Okay, so here we have, I'm toying with the idea, should I take that bone away? Because it's kind of annoying to listen to him chew the bone. However, what he is doing is giving us an example of what the mantra does for the mind. He's chewing the bone so he's not bothering us except for the noise. It's something for him to hold his attention on. That's what the mantra is. The mind tends to chew on whatever bone it picks up at a particular moment. So you choose something for it to settle on, to hold its attention. That's what the mantra is. So I'm going to let him keep it for a little bit longer, except he's got to move now. Come on, Pete. So we're going to do a vinyasa, which is gradually going to increase in length and difficulty, leading all the way ultimately to the balancing Brhadaranyaka, the balancing warrior pose, and the dancer, Brhadaranyaka. If you like, let me just give you a little option here. If you like, you can come close to a wall and do your vinyasa close to the wall, so that when we get to the point, maybe about 3 feet, the front foot between the wall, when we get to the point where we bend forward, you can actually take your hands on the wall, and then you can also use your hands on the wall when we get to the dancer. That's an option if you want some added support. Okay, so we started Samastiti. If you think you'd like the support of the wall, move yourself so that when we turn the right toes out and step the left foot forward, the left foot's about 3 feet from the wall in front of you. So we're going to build our way towards those balances. And sometimes we're moving on inhale, sometimes on exhale, so it may not be exactly an even number of breaths that we're staying in each position. Essentially, if we're moving into a position that requires balance, I'm going to have you move on an exhale mostly, because an exhale gives you more stability. Okay, so we're beginning with the hips square, both legs straight. You're right here, really rooted down to the floor. Front foot solid in front of you. We're going to keep that front knee bent as we go into the initial Parsvottanasana, the forward bend. With inhale, let's raise the arms forward and up. And then as we exhale, we're going to bend down and place the hands on the left leg. Relax the neck and shoulders, and we'll stay for a breath. And then we're going to keep the legs straight unless that bothers your back. Stretch your arms forward, raise back up to the top. And exhale, bring the arms down. We're going to do that again and add an element, adding Virabhadrasana. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up, front leg is straight. With the exhale, fold forward, Hands come onto the left leg, foot, or floor. And we'll stay for a breath. And then with an inhale, we're going to raise the arms and bend the front knee and come to Virabhadrasana. Stay here, arms are lifted, chest is lifted. And then with an exhale, we'll lower the arms and straighten the leg. So we're going to do that same sequence and add the balancing warrior variation. So it's like a seesaw. And this is where you might like to have your arms straight in front of you, touching a wall for some support. Inhale, float the arms forward and up. With the exhale, go into the asymmetrical forward bend, front leg straight or nearly straight. Fold down and we'll stay for a breath. And then we're going to come up into Virabhadrasana, bend your front knee, raise your arms, lift. And stay here while you exhale. And while you inhale, we're going to use the exhale for stability and tilt forward like a seesaw, raising the right leg behind you and folding forward with the upper body and stay for a breath. Then we're going to inhale the back foot to the floor, raise the arms, lift the chest. Exhale, go to Parsvarottanasana, straighten your leg and fold down. And then with the inhale, lift up. Raise the arms, keep the legs straight as you come up. And exhale, lower the arms. So each time coming full circle, not staying on the way out, but same postural sequence. This time we're going to go all the way into the balance pose, the Natradasana, and stay for 4 breaths in the dancer. When we return, we're going to do the same thing we did last time. So staying for 1 breath on the way in, then we'll take 4 breaths in the dancer, and then when we come out, we won't be staying. We'll just be moving through the poses. Here we go. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up. The front leg is straight. Keep the front leg straight or nearly straight. As you exhale, bend down. Hands can come onto the leg, the foot, the floor, and we'll stay for a breath. Then we're going to inhale, raise the arms and bend the knee. Lift up into the warrior pose. We'll stay for an exhale and an inhale. We're going to exhale and tilt into the balance. Now if your back foot's still on the floor, so be it. Let your body be in a nice strong or straight line. Then we're going to exhale. Sweep your arms back. Grab a hold of your right foot or leg. Inhale, raise the left arm. And now we start 4 breaths. So again, feel free to have your fingertips on the wall in front of you. Smooth breath. You can hold on to your pant leg if that's easier, or if you have a yoga strap, you can wrap it around your ankle. And if this is too much, find yourself a regular Virabhadrasana with your back foot down. After you've had your 4 breaths, we're going to exhale, stretch the leg out, come back into the balance like a seesaw. And then inhale, lower the back foot down, bend the front knee. And exhale, straighten the leg, fold down into Parsvarottanasana. And then inhale, lift up to the top. And with the exhale, lower the arms down the front. Good. All right. Let's step the left foot back to join the right. Find Samastiti. This is all part of it. Let's do the other side. We're going to build that same sequence. Begin by steadying the hips and turning the left toes out. Belly button still facing forward. Step the right foot forward. And again, if you want the support of the wall, have that right foot about 3 feet away from the wall, and then when you bend down, you can have your fingertips for balance against the wall. To begin, just the asymmetrical forward bend. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up. And then with the exhale, fold down, leg is straight or comfortably straight, hands on the leg, the foot or the floor, and stay for a breath. And then as you inhale, raise the arms and lift yourself up to the top. And exhale, slowly bring the arms down the front. We'll add the Virabhadrasana. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up. And exhale, fold down, leg is straight or comfortably straight in the forward bend. Stay, take a breath. And then with your inhale, raise your arms and bend your knee. Come back up into Virabhadrasana. We'll stay for a breath here. And we'll exhale, return to the forward bend. And stay for, we're not staying. Inhale, come up to the top. And exhale, lower the arms down the front. Okay, ready to add the balance. Inhale, float the arms forward and up. And exhale, come to the asymmetrical forward bend. We'll stay for a breath. Inhale. And exhale. Then with the inhale, we're bending the knee, raising the arms, lifting up into Virabhadrasana. And stay for a breath. Square the hips, open the chest. Then on an exhale, we're going to tilt forward like a seesaw. So as far up as your leg goes is the same distance down your upper body goes, and stay for a breath. Make sure you're fixing your gaze. Then on an inhale, we're going to bend the knee, reach the back foot back, Virabhadrasana. On the exhale, fold down over your straight leg. And then inhale, lift up to the top. Exhale, slowly bring your arm down the front. All right, we'll add the dancer for 4 breaths. Again, please feel free to be using the wall in front of you for support. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up. And exhale, fold down. Leg is straight or comfortably straight. Stay for a breath. And then into the warrior, bend your knee, raise your arms, lift your chest. Stay for a breath. Then on the exhale, we're going to tilt into the balance. Stay for a breath. On the next exhale, bend your back knee, reach around with your arms, lift your torso up, and then inhale, stretch the right arm up or to the wall in front of you. Fix your gaze, stay for 4 breaths. If that's too much, just be down in the Virabhadrasana. When you're done with your 4 breaths, we're going to exhale back into that seesaw position. Inhale, reach your left foot to the floor, Virabhadrasana. Exhale, straighten your front leg and fold down. And inhale, lift up to the top. Exhale, slowly bring the arms down. And relax the breath. Step to Samastiti. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Taking 4 more repetitions of Ardha Utkatasana, or if you like and can do a full squat, you can do full Utkatasana. If you're doing the full squat, make sure your heels stay down on the floor. So if your heels have to raise, then just stick with half squat. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up. Exhale, bend the knees, let the torso drape over the legs. You can place the hands on the knees or the legs. If you like, go all the way down into the full squat if your heels are down. Inhale, raise the arms, lift the chest, stand up tall. And exhale, bring the arms down. And do that 3 more times. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up. And exhale, bend down. Inhale, raise the arms, the chest, straighten the legs and come up to the top. And exhale, slowly bring the arms down the front. 2 more times. Inhale, flip the arms forward and up. And exhale, bend down. Inhale, raise the arms, the chest, extend the legs, come up tall. And exhale, lower the arms. 1 last time. Inhale, float the arms. And exhale, bend down. Inhale, lift to the top. And exhale, bring the arms down the front. And soften. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. We're going to come into a wide stance. I'm going to work with twisted triangle, slightly different variation from what we usually do. Feel free if you prefer, if it's easier to keep your balance and you want to keep the legs in this parallel position as we usually do, you're welcome to do that. If you're up for a little bit of challenge, something different, square the hips and we will begin by externally rotating the left leg in the socket. Make sure that your torso is not moving, just the leg rotating out. It's going to keep that rolling out motion as we go into the twisted triangle. We'll move down 4 times and stay for a breath each time. Inhale, raise the arms out wide with the palms forward. And then as you exhale, bring your right hand down to your left foot or leg or floor. Look up at your left hand and stay and take a breath. And then we'll come up and exhale, lower the arms down to the sides and do that 3 more times. Inhale, float the arms out wide and exhale, reach the right hand down to the left foot or leg, twist the spine, look up at the left hand and stay for a breath. And then using your inhale, rise up to the top. And exhale, lower the arms. We have 2 more repetitions. Inhale, take the arms out wide. And exhale, right hand to the left foot or leg. And stay for a breath in the twist. Inhale to lift to the top. And exhale, bring the arms down. Final repetition. Inhale, arms float wide. And exhale, twist. And stay for a breath. Inhale, lift up to the top. Exhale, over the arms. Unrotate the left leg. Come to Samastiti. Relax the breath. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. This is wholeness, that is wholeness. From wholeness springs wholeness. When you take wholeness away from wholeness, wholeness remains. Okay, let's take the other side. Legs wide. If you like, we're going to externally rotate the right leg out in the socket. Keep the belly button facing forward. Try not to let the hips displace over to the left, so you're staying tall in the center. 4 times, twisted triangle, staying 1 breath each time. Inhale, float the arms out wide. And exhale, take the left hand down to the right foot or leg. Reach the right arm up and look up, stay for a breath. And then use your inhale to come to the top. Exhale, lower the arms. Again, inhale, float the arms out wide. And exhale, twist. Steady the gaze and stay for a breath. And with the inhale, come to the top. Exhale, bring the arms down to the sides. Twice more. Inhale, float the arms. And exhale, twist. Stay for a breath. Inhale to the top. And exhale, lower the arms. Last time. Inhale, bring the arms out wide. And exhale, twist. Stay for 1 breath. And with the inhale, rise to the top. Exhale, lower the arms. Relax the breath. Unrotate the right leg. Come to Samastiti. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Okay, we're going to go down onto the knees for Vajrasana. We're going to take 4 repetitions of sweeping arms Vajrasana and then do some vinyasa with down dog. Begin by inhaling, floating the arms out to the sides and uplifting the chest. And then exhale, bend down, bring your hands behind the back. If you want a little stretch for your neck, you can turn your head in one direction. And then inhale, open the arms, lift your chest, stand up tall. And exhale, bend down. If you turn your head, turn it the other way as we go down the second time. And inhale, arms out, lift tall, stretch up. And exhale, bend down again. Turn the side, head to the first side. Inhale, open and lift. And exhale, lower down and turn the head to the second side. Inhale, come up to the top. And as you exhale, lower your arms down the front. If you like, you can sit back on the heels. And we're going to begin a vinyasa. The vinyasa will have a down dog and a plank position in it. And each of those will stay for a breath. If the plank is too much, move from down dog onto all fours position. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up, standing tall on the knees and opening the chest. As you exhale, bend all the way down to the floor. Make sure the hands get down on the floor, stretch them far out in front of you, and then inhale, raise up onto all fours, hands and knees position. From here, we're going to exhale and tuck the toes, raise the hips to the ceiling, downward facing dog. Knees can be bent if you like. We'll take a breath. And then on the inhale, come into your plank. Just let your body sweep forward so your shoulders come over your wrists. If you need to move your feet back a little bit, go ahead and do that. We're staying for a breath. Then on the exhale, we're going to go back into downward facing dog. Stay for a breath again. On the inhale, knees move down to the floor. And on the exhale, hips move back to the heels. And then inhale, raise your arms and stand tall on the knees. And exhale, lower your arms. If you like, sit down on the heels. I'm going to do it 3 more times. So again, if the plank is too much, go to hands and knees position. Or if you know the knee hover, you can do the knee hover also. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up, stretching the chest up. And exhale, bend all the way down to the floor. Stretch your arms far in front of you, and then inhale, rise up onto hands and knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay for a breath here. Notice the length between the hands and the sit bones, and also the shoulders and the sit bones. That's going to stay in place. As you inhale to plank, you're keeping your spine nice and long and open. Push the floor away. You can also bend your knees towards the floor or part way down if you'd like. So after one breath in the plank, we'll go back to downward facing dog and stay a breath. Then it's an inhale that brings the knees down to the floor. Exhale, bring your hips back to your heels. Relax your neck and shoulders. And inhale, stand up tall onto the knees. Exhale, lower your arms. Sit down on the heels if you like. Take a relaxed breath. We're going to do it twice more. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up. With the exhale, bend down. Arms extended in front of you, and inhale to all fours. Exhale, downward dog. We stay for a breath in down dog. And then use your inhale to come to plank. Push the floor away with your hands. Get your shoulders over your wrists, nice and long from crown of the head to the soles of the feet. After one breath, move back to down dog. Stay another breath here. Then it's an inhale that brings the knees down to the floor. An exhale that brings the hips back to the heels. And inhale, lift up tall onto the knees. Exhale, lower your arms down the front. We have one more repetition. Inhale, raise the arms, stand tall. And exhale, bend down. Reach the arms. And inhale, rise up onto all fours. Exhale, downward dog. Stay for one breath. Inhale to plank. Stay for one breath. Exhale, downward dog. Again, stay a breath. Inhale, bring the knees to the floor. Exhale, hips back to heels. Inhale, stand tall on the knees. And exhale, lower the arms. Sit down on the heels if you like. Relax the breath. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. We're going to go on to the back. If you like, feel free to have something behind your head. And let's start by pulling the knees into the chest. We're going to take one hand on each knee. Slow the breath, slow the thought process down. Let's do Alpanasana 8 times. With the inhale, allow the chest, then the belly to fill. And then with the exhale, hug the thighs in close. Lower back is rounding. Relax the shoulders, the neck, the face as you stretch your lower back. And inhale, float the knees away from the chest. Open the chest, soften the belly. As you exhale, pull your legs in, your belly button's flattening down. You're compressing the contents of the abdomen as you stretch your lower back. And then inhale. Extend the elbows so that your chest and your belly expand. Exhale, hug in. Squeeze the belly button in towards the spine. As you pull your knees in, your lower back's going to go flat to the mat. And inhale, float the knees away, open the chest. Fill the belly. And exhale, draw the thighs in close. Hugging the navel into the spine, stretching your lower back, but do keep your shoulders relaxed. Please do that 4 more times. Tune deeply in with your own breath and move with the breath. And place the feet down on the floor. Knees bent, arms relaxed. Let the breath flow. This is wholeness. This is all part of it. Four repetitions of Dvipada, staying up for one breath each time. So check in as we begin that your feet are in line with your sit bones, the thighs are parallel to each other. You have the 3 points, ball of big toe, ball of little toe, center of the heel, each firmly grounded in each foot. Those 3 points stay grounded throughout, means you're going to have to use your inner thighs a little bit, so keep your knees from flaying out wide. With the inhale, raise your arms, lift your hips to the ceiling. We'll stay here with the hips raised as you exhale and inhale. And exhale, lower the arms and bring your hips down. Roll through the spine, scooping the belly in. And we'll do that 3 more times. Inhale, stretch up with the arms as you raise the hips. Stay here, and as you exhale, push into the floor with your heels. Make your sure your hips are lifted. Stay here and inhale, expanding the chest. And exhale, lower the arms and slowly move down. 2 more times. Inhale, lift up. And stay for a breath. And use your exhale to come down. One more time. And once again, we'll draw the knees into the chest, hug the knees in for a moment. And then we'll place the feet down, and we're going to extend the legs all the way out straight, preparing for Brhadaranyaka, the lateral bend. So as we begin, you're resting the back of the body down into the floor, letting the back of the pelvis settle, letting the lower back be in its relaxed position, whatever that is, feeling the shoulders drop. If you like here, you can use support behind your head or your neck. So be really aware of what's happening in the pelvis, and without letting the pelvis tilt to the side, we're going to start to walk the left feet just a little bit to the left. So the belly button is still pointing exactly up. The right hip hasn't raised off the floor, so you're not going too far with the feet. Getting a little bit of a side bended position, which will be increased when we do the arm movements. We're going to sweep the arms. If it's better for you to stretch up and back instead, you may use that variation. So 4 sweeps, and then we're going to stay 8 breaths. Check back in with the pelvis. Try not to tilt to the left. Keep that steady. Close your eyes if you can. And inhale, sweep the arms out and up. And then exhale, bring the arms slowly back down. Give your whole exhale to move the arms down. 3 more times. Inhale, sweep the arms, dragging the fingertips along the floor if you can, or keeping the hands pretty close to the floor. And exhale, slowly come back down. Again, if that's not good for your shoulders, Take your arms and just reach up and back instead of sweeping. 2 more times. Inhale, arms move to overhead position. And exhale, arms lower back down to the sides. And last one. Inhale, sweep the arms. Arms come up overhead. Keep the arms there. Exhale, turn your face to your right. And I'm going to count 8 breaths staying here. Inhale, filling the right ribs. Exhale, gently hugging the belly, gathering your rib cage in, relaxing the shoulders, soften the face. Again, inhale, feel the breath come slowly in and down. And exhale, pull the belly button in, relax the shoulders. Again, inhale slowly. Exhale completely. Again, please inhale. And exhale. All right, we do that 4 more breaths on your own. When you're finished with those, inhale, turn your head to the center. Exhale, bring your arms down. You can leave your left foot where it is and just move the right leg out wide, so both feet are about as wide as the mat, and then relax. Relax the breath, relax the body, soften into the experience that you're having right now. This is all part of it. Okay, let's bring the feet back together. The arms a bit closer to the sides of the body, observing the back of the pelvis. Keep your pelvis steady, walk the feet a little bit to the right side. Begin the arm sweeps. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. And exhale, slowly bring the arms back down. Make sure your left hip is down, you're not rolling onto your right hip. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. And exhale, slowly come back down. 2 more times. Inhale, sweep, or raise the arms up overhead. And exhale, come down. Last one, we're preparing to stay. Inhale, the arms reach up overhead. Stay there with the arms. Exhale, look to your left side and stay for 8 breaths. So count 2 sets of 4 for yourself, or do whatever you can do to keep an accurate count. And check that your left hip is still down. When you're done with the 8 breaths, inhale, rotate the head to the center. As you exhale, lower your arms, take the left leg out to the left so both feet are about as wide as the mat, and relax here. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Let's slowly bring the knees into the chest and place one hand on each knee for 8 more repetitions of Apanasana. Inhaling, the knees float away. And exhale, the knees hug in close. Relax your feet and your face. Please do that 7 more times on your own. And as you're finished with the Apanasana, move yourself out into final relaxation position. In Shavasana, we're spread out long, legs are stretched out straight, and feet about as wide as your mat. Arms with the palms turned up, hands wider than the mat, so you can really open up the upper back and the chest. If you like, you can place support behind the head. If there's any discomfort in your lower back, place some support behind your knees, like a bolster or rolled up mat or towel or even a cushion of some sort. Let yourself release into the sensation of relaxing. Keep the mind here. This is wholeness. This is completeness. This is fullness, which comes from the fullness. returns to the fullness, is always in the fullness. Feel the completeness of the breath, constantly cycling in and out, constantly connecting you to the larger reality. All of creation breathing in and out. Slowly prepare to come up into a seated posture. Draw a full breath in. This is fullness. Allow a full breath to go out. When fullness is taken away from fullness, fullness remains. Stretch yourself long. And as you're ready, turn to the right side. Pause for a moment there with your knees drawn into your chest, curled up into a little ball. And then come slowly upright. Sit on the support of a cushion or a chair. And we'll work with Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. Feeling the breath cycling in through one nostril, out the other, in, nostril, out the other. Continuous in and out. Continuous interaction. Continuous fullness in and out. Classically, right hand, index and middle finger drop down towards the palm for Murti Mudra. The hand turns towards you. We'll take the thumb onto the right nostril, the ring finger up onto the cartilage of the left. And we'll begin by inhaling through the partially blocked left nostril. Switch the fingers and breathe out through the right side, the thumb resting up on the cartilage of the right nostril. Stay there and breathe in through the partially blocked right nostril. Switch the fingers and breathe out through the left side. That's round 1. We're going to do 6 rounds, so 5 more rounds. Inhale left. And exhale right. Inhale right. And exhale left. That's the second round complete. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. And exhale left. That's the third round complete. Please do 3 more rounds on your own. As you're ready, you're going to be completing the pranayama with an exhale through the left nostril. Once you're done, rest the hands comfortably. Close the eyes, relax the breath. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. This is fullness. That is fullness. From fullness springs fullness. When you take fullness away from fullness, fullness remains. Om. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Thank you all. So I'd just like you to notice, using the dog example, he chewed on that bone, it settled his attention, and then he went and laid down and was quiet. This is what we do with the mantra. We grab a hold of something that is good for us. I want to choose something sattvic. A dog is good for a bone. Might not be the right thing for us to chew on, but a bone is good for a dog, so that's appropriate. We choose a sattvic mantra or thought. Chew on it. Hold on to it. Quiet down, and then we can rest. That's the way the mind rests. So, nice little example from Zappa. Thank you. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you next week. Bye.